just start talking. We're good.
Does anyone remember Bi-Way?
Oh yeah.
Like honestly, that was our discount store.
That was an
It was
awesome
pre-dollar store, but like Zellers still existed.
Yes.
And it was a fun little store. It had like everything but cheaper than Zellers, and much cheaper than the Hudson Bay Company, which was just called the Bay back then.
Yes.
It didn't have that weird booby bead back. Anyways, I used to like that store. My parents went there a lot of times. It happens because we were blue collar family.
Hey, shit,
and
me too.
They always had these 99-cent watches. I love them. I'd always bug my parents for them. And they'd always tell me...
Oh, those funky little rubber ones?
Yes.
Yeah!
And I would always ask my parents for them because they always had the cool bands on them, like these giant-ass faces with these plastic borders around them. And they'd have like half a dozen fucking buttons on them. And they'd all have words around them that you really don't understand, like start, stop, alarm, snooze, lap, and... what the fuck? Is that even English? Anyways, it would have all these buttons on it, and you'd love it, and you'd tell your parents to buy you one. You take it home, and you start playing with the buttons, and the next thing you know, you've set the alarm clock for like maybe 3 a.m. in the morning, and left the watch and said father's room, and you don't own that watch anymore, by the way. Because it didn't make it through till 3:15 in the morning when your father found it and proceeded to turn it off, which none of these 6 buttons did, by the way. He tell you about this at breakfast, that none of the buttons actually turned the alarm off. That's why your watch no longer exists. He might not say the words break it, because he's trying to sugarcoat it for you. I always thought something like my dad would be standing there, and he was a steel worker, so try and keep giant thick forearms with like heavy-handed fists in mind. And I always assumed my watch would be placed gently in his hand, where he went like this. And that's how he turned off the alarm on my watch. Of course, if any of us had taken the time to read the instruction manual, I would have found out that if you would press the bottom right-hand corner at the same time you were pressing the top left-hand corner, plus the left button, and hold for 3 seconds till it went beep, 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 turned off, and not gone into a snooze mode. So the next time I went to Bi-Way, Mom, Dad! Can I get a watch? It's only 9 cents! It's got like 7 buttons, it's so cool! Please! The only way to shut me up, of course, is to spend 99 cents plus taxes and then proceed to beat the shit out of my watch again. Somehow this was better than just walking out the fucking store. Good night.